Ah, hello, 'tis I, the French narrator, and while we may all be familiar with this island, let us head elsewhere now, and see what a sad knight is up to, for I imagine this day would be a very special day.
Hey everyone, a sad night here, and I don't know about you, but as of this video, which is the 20th of July 2024, this might be the best day ever, for I'm ready to unbox the most important 4K of the year, 7 Up, Collector's Way, or the SpongeBob Squarepants Movie on 4K Steelbook. This is a 2004 animated movie based on the cartoon SpongeBob Squarepants, which was created by Steven Hillenburg, who is also the director and story writer of this movie. Now, as far as SpongeBob is concerned, I am definitely a big fan of it. Well, at least the first 3 seasons of the cartoon. And I do enjoy this movie as well, although I haven't seen it as much as I think I should. Now this might just be because there were other animated releases at the time during my childhood that got more attention. Thank you, Disney. But hopefully with this new 4K release, I will be able to watch it a bit more frequently. And the sequel isn't too bad either, Sponge Out of Water. Not a big fan of the third movie, Sponge on the Run, though. I do have my problems with that, but going back to the first movie, or actually, I might as well mention the cartoon. It was a huge hit. Definitely more than the creator and even Nickelodeon, the channel that ran the cartoon, expected it to be. And with that success, there came merchandise, like toys, video games, books, you name it. And I've definitely played a good handful of SpongeBob video games as well, like, of course, Battle for Bikini Bottom, as well as the movie tying game to this, and those two do tend to be highly regarded as an example of great licensed video games. So yeah, SpongeBob was a huge hit, to the point that even after this movie came out, which was supposed to be the end of the series, Nickelodeon ordered more seasons, and as a result, they did, keeping the channel going, making sure that Nickelodeon stayed profitable. And while the show did change with its tone and writing over the years, I will always have a fondness for the first 3 seasons. And I am very much looking forward to seeing how Paramount did with the transfer on this 4K. So without further ado, let's unbox this thing. But before I do, I should mention this sticker real quick, which shows SpongeBob 25, as well as a happy looking image of him in a colourful bubble. Now, of course, this was done because 25 is funnier than 24. Well, actually, it's because this is the 25th anniversary of SpongeBob. Yeah, 2.5 decades of SpongeBob. It just goes to show just how much of a big hit it was back then for him to have lasted this long and for Nickelodeon to keep it going. Though, of course, I will stick with the first 3 seasons and the first 2 movies. But that's just me. Alright, now let's get on with the unboxing. Sorry about that. And here's a full look at SpongeBob himself on the Steelbook, which is just all sorts of quirky, with SpongeBob's entire body, as well as his face on the Steelbook, with his tongue sticking out, and his arms and hands holding on to the life preserver, which has the movie's title. And you can't ask for anything more, really. It just really works for, well, the movie itself. A fun fact, this is also the same image used for the UK DVD release. which unfortunately I do not have anymore, but this Steelbook makes for a nice substitute. Here's a look at the spine with the title spelled across, Nickelodeon Movies, Paramount logo, and SpongeBob's sleeve as well as his side. And then here's the back, which is SpongeBob's back, plain and simple, literally. Again, can't ask for anything more other than these two company logos. And if I can, here's SpongeBob's body in full on the outside. Don't worry, SpongeBob, I'll close you up again soon. And now let's have a look at the card, the outer card. The headline being that this is the 20th anniversary of the movie, so it makes perfect sense to have a new 4K release. Here's the synopsis. That also features a few names, which I'll get to one in a second. SpongeBob and Patrick in the patty wagon that they drive to get to where they need to on their journey. Feature film on 4K, and then the special features. And then here are the screenshots, here with Mindy alongside SpongeBob and Patrick. And as I'll mention, Mindy here, voiced by Scarlett Johansson, a younger Scarlett Johansson before she became more well known thanks to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So yeah, it's quite nice to, sort of hear her voice in this movie. Here, SpongeBob and Patrick marching along, avoiding the monsters in the background, which is quite funny of how it happens in the movie. And then here, SpongeBob getting really excited where Squidward, his neighbor in the show, always getting annoyed by him and his childish antics. Specifications: both the 4K and Blu-rays use DTS HD Master Audio 5.1. Credits: supports Dolby Vision on the 4K and is rated PG for some mild crude humor. Now let's look at the inside of the Steelbook. Now unfortunately for the discs, they are rather plain. You just have black for the 4K and blue for the Blu-ray. Makes sense, of course, but not very interesting. Let's see if I can get this out. Alright, here we go. Again, SpongeBob and Patrick on the patty wagon. That is to go to Shell City. Funny. Squidward again looking uninterested as he would usually be in the show. That is SpongeBob's pet snail Gary. And as I just noticed, here's Plankton looking all frustrated when really he'll be ruling Bikini Bottom for a short while throughout the movie. And then over at the distance is Conch Street, is where SpongeBob, Squidward and Patrick live. And you can probably tell whose house is which. And then here are the jellyfish. And it makes for a really nice, colourful inside picture, at the very least. And that's pretty much gonna be it for this unboxing. Overall, you have no idea just how happy I am to finally have a higher definition version of SpongeBob, which in this case now is ultra high definition. But yeah, being a fan, I've been waiting to get a better version of this for so long, and now I finally have. I really hope the Ultra HD, I mean, I don't think it's gonna be like reference quality, but I do think it will look quite good. Though it makes me wonder if Paramount will do 4K releases for the sequels as well. In this case, it would be the SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water, and Sponge Out of Run. I would definitely be interested in getting one for Sponge Out of Water. Sponge on the Run I could do without. Again, I don't like that movie too much. And there is also a fourth SpongeBob movie currently being made called The Search for Squarepants, which will be released in December 2025. Unfortunately, with that release date, that means it will be going up against Avatar 3, which, SpongeBob, good luck, especially if you're going to be going up against the Na'vi. Although I hope at least The Search for Squarepants will be better than Sponge on the Run, at least I hope anyway, because then at least I get to check out two good movies in that time. But that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed the unboxing. This is a sad night saying goodbye, and just remember, you don't need a license to drive a sandwich.
And so, it would seem that a sad night is finally happy to be owning the SpongeBob Squarepants movie in a higher quality format than a DVD. As for what he could be unboxing next time, who really knows? But I do know one thing, is that he does intend to go back to the planet Pandora at some point. On behalf of a sad night, I hope you all have a wonderful day.